Hi Lily, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, doing good. Congratulations on the film. I loved it.
Oh, thank you.
Did you read the book?
I did. Yeah, I was sent the book and kind of asked if I wanted to turn this into a film, and I was like, a daunting task, but yeah, let's do it. So
Right.
I read the book first, and then met with Rich, our director, and then we talked about kind of what we wanted for the script together, and then he wrote the script from there.
And what about the movie and the story attracted you?
I think the darkness to it. I'm more attracted to things with a darkness because I feel that that's just realistic, and also just that's just kind of me. I just like the darker things, honestly. Maybe things that don't necessarily have a happy ending,
Hmm.
because I think that that's a better reflection of reality, and so to see this love story where you're seeing someone basically chase after the idea of what someone could be was incredibly interesting and also relevant. I think we can all relate to wanting someone to be something that they're not,
Right.
and how that can kind of Henry's almost tricking himself into thinking that Grace is perfect for him when she's really not the girl that he wants her to be. And
Yeah.
that's kind of something that I think he realizes at the end, and Grace realizes it too. He obviously wants her to be a past version of herself that unfortunately doesn't exist anymore, and she has to go through her own grieving process and her own journey to get back to kind of feeling like whole again.
Yeah. And what about, was there anything about Grace that you personally can relate to in your life?
I mean, yes, I think she was going through, I've experienced my own spells of heartache, and I think although I haven't had the love of my life pass away, there is a feeling of, when a relationship ends, there is a feeling of grief. You are grieving that future that you had with someone, and I've definitely experienced that. Grace is grieving the life that she thought she was going to have with Dom, her boyfriend, and I've experienced the grief of having kind of your future change before your eyes, and not knowing, not having that security of someone with you. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine as an actor, like being a part of this movie kind of allows for a lot of self-reflection.
Yeah.
And you've said before that you have struggled with depression, especially during quarantine.
Mm.
What would your advice be to people who are sort of going through something similar?
Yeah, I would say what I've learned through reading self-help books and kind of going on my own little journey I've been going on the past few months is how important it is to let yourself feel. It's important to let yourself feel pain and feel your emotions. I think it's very damaging that we have taught, boys don't cry. That's and also girls like, oh, don't cry, like don't cry over him. It's like, no,
Boys
you're
don't cry. I know.
you're
I know.
absolutely supposed to cry and allowed to cry. And I think the only way through healing is to allow yourself to experience your emotions, and so to not be ashamed of them, and not let anyone tell you that your emotions are invalid, or that it's not, they're not worth it. It's, no one can tell you obviously how to react, and so to allow yourself to feel however the hell you need to.
Hmm. I mean, we've all gone through heartbreak before and setbacks in our life. What's a big lesson that you've learned going through your own experiences
um I
about
mean,
yourself too?
yeah, I think it's incredibly important to surround yourself with people who validate you,
Hmm.
who don't make you feel like you need to be strong when you're not, people who don't make you feel like you're wasting your time crying over someone, because it's necessary. And so I'm very lucky to have a great group of friends, my closest friends in the world, who keep me grounded and encourage me to feel and not hide from it. That's so important. And so to surround yourself with that environment of people who don't make you feel ashamed.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree the best way to confront something is literally to confront it and to feel
Yep.
everything that you need to feel in order to get past it. And because anything else is kind of just prolonging that.
Yes, it's going to be there at the end of the day. The pain's going to be there, so you need to feel it. There's no way around it. There really isn't.
So important for people to understand. It's this film is also kind of about how in your teenage years, small problems, what seems like a small problem looking back, might seem so big
Of
for
course.
a teenager. So yeah, what do you think about when you think about that?
I think in matters of the heart, it always feels so, like, has such a gravitational pull towards it. You know, when you're 16 or 18 and you're in love, it can feel like you're looking at the rest of your life when you see this person. And life is short, but life is also long, and you're going to go through spells of heartache. Not, most people, I don't think, end up with their high school sweetheart. So to kind of wrap your mind around that, like, maybe don't put your forever in someone else's hands. You're with you forever. That's the forever. You and you, me and me. I'm me, myself, and I for forever. And everyone else that kind of comes along the way is a beautiful opportunity and experience, but also heartbreak is also kind of an inevitable experience. And to let that kind of come organically, and let people, you can let go of the people in your life that aren't serving you anymore, and take in the people who want to be there.
Absolutely. One more question before I let you go. Everybody wants to know what's going to happen with you and Archie on Riverdale.
Right.
So can you give us anything?
I think Archie and Betty will inevitably have to feel out their feelings for each other. That's a bad way of putting it, but I think it's inevitable that they have to kind of explore the feelings that they very obviously have for each other.
Perfect. Lily, thank you so much. Congratulations on the movie. I really did enjoy it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.